If he was to write a book, it would probably be a bestseller with the face of Kenya's liberation movement struggle. For over 3 decades, George Oduor, an aide to former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, saw it all, leaving behind a legacy of solid personal achievements in the country's history. He was the gentle but hawk-eyed giant who gave it all to protect one of the country's most decorated political assets, Raila Odinga. He was a loyal servant who was always beside the Orange Democratic Movement (ODM) leader in good and bad times. So dedicated was Oduor in his role as Raila's bodyguard that he was among the security officers who would take a bullet for the ODM leader during the days of upheavals with past political regime. This could have been the man to unveil the lead on some of Raila's best-kept secrets. The most painful moments Raila's mood during the trying political moments and his private conversation leading to a significant and historical political moments in the country. He was by Raila's side when the ODM leader lost his first election in 1997 and when he lost 4 others. He was there when the ODM leader became the country's prime minister, and he was the constant figure when hails of bullets and tear gas canisters hurled by past regimes targeted his boss.
You want me to order these people to vote in by force? This is a public office. How can I be allowed to see the direction? What kind of consultations? Look here. This is a public office. And I have the right to go inside. What law is that?
Until Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025, George Oduor was a name rarely uttered beyond political inner circles. Silent sentinel in Kenya political theatre, a man whose voice was only heard by those closest to him. In the public, his existence was almost mythic. No interview, no press statements, even a hint of social media footprint. In an age where everyone wants to be seen and heard, George chose to be seen and unheard until death made him a headline. Now he lies cold in a corner of city morgue, filled by illness as mysterious as his life. Not even the cause of his death has been disclosed. But while the world may just be meeting him in death, George Oduor has been walking in the history in decades, always one pace behind Raila Odinga. He was more than a personal aide. He was Raila's shadow, the silent witness to trials and tragedies that shaped Kenya's political history. And even helped carry the casket of the man who fathered the political dynasty. George was there when Raila Odinga rose to the Prime Minister's office, and he remained loyal through every twist and path that made Raila Odinga's perennial headache to the regime that ruled. But why did he choose to live a secret life in a world where proximity to power often breeds pumped show? George opted monkey-like modesty, no Instagram stories from private jets, No selfies with world leaders, no tweets hinting at power. In fact, not even an address of him online. All thanks to his nature of work, being Raila Odinga's aide. He was only seen when duty demanded it, trailing behind Raila at political summits, gently helping him into vehicles, ever quiet guard, and even then, it's the media, not the judge himself, that posted those photos and the rare videos. His final public appearance was in Ethiopia during Raila's campaign for the AU chair office, efficient just as he always was. 3 weeks later, he was seen again, this time round beside Raila Odinga and President William Ruto during the signing of a historical MOU at the KICC.
And at this point, allow me to call the MCs for the day. Majority whip in the Senate, together with Majority Leader, National Assembly.
Then he vanished until the news broke on 2nd April 2025, 3 weeks later, as the country came to terms with the quiet exit of the man behind a political figure in the country. Twitter lit up with tributes, photos of George in the shadows of Raila's limelights, flooded time limelights. His life once hidden became trending topic.